Okay, here we go with the taking off the brake. I managed to slice this all the way across like that, three different sections. And a regular tubing cutter's not going to make it. You need a big one with the big, deep wheel. That's what made the job easy for that. And since I'm basically a retired plumber, that tool came in handy. Then you take and heat your one part up at a time, this one per se. And you can see that one has been cut. And now we'll heat this one up and cut that. So now where am I going to put this camera at? Alright, give me a break. Let's see. There you go. As long as nothing moves, we'll be fine. Alright, what do you know? The mic's on. So anyway, you take your torch. This stuff stinks too. This is actually a lot easier this way than the first time I did it. But you can heat whatever, the top part. Or I like to heat the whole damn thing up. No, this is getting black quick, so it's going to get soft. Just heat it up. We're not saving this, by the way, okay? We're getting it real soft. It's actually caught on fire a little bit right there. So then I have this and my razor knife, which the tip of the point has already been broken. So you can see here it's scratched. Just take that. And tap into it. You'll see she splits, right? And that's it. Now you do another one. So you take your torch, lower the flame down a little bit. I'm going to fire lap this barrel because the bore is very tight and it's making the pellet grooves a little too deep. So later on I'm going to fire lap it. But the bore, the pellet finish on this rifle is absolutely nice. So I don't think I'm going to waste my money just to have a .20 caliber hatsan 95 if this barrel is really nice. And of course the more you heat it up, the softer it is. And I don't know how they do it in manufacturing, but man, they just force fit shit. And you do it another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. You simply drill a hole the size of your barrel through a block of wood, 2x4, something like that, right? Drill it the size of your barrel, and then cut it in half. I had the mock-up somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I'm not worried if I burn a little bit of this part that I'm saving, but I'm going to incorporate it into my shroud. Man, what an easy job this is compared to the way I did it before. But you can only get better at this stuff, hopefully, if you're a good mechanic and you've got a mind to always do your best. So this part we're going to leave, and now I need some bigger screwdrivers, but I can't move too much. This is amazing stuff, by the way. I can either play around and try to take it off now. They got a little Allen screw on here. I don't know what that's for, but maybe it's for factory. factory stuff. Well, either way, I can slide that back, right? Work this off. Just slide it out of your way, because now the block can go up here, and then we can pop this off. And I don't have, per se, my block, but you know what? Since this is here, this is kind of the idea. You would drill a hole the size of this, just like this, and then cut the darn thing in half. And it can't have it this long, because it's got to fit in your vise. So whatever you make has to fit around here and then fit in your vise. And then once it's in the vise, if this is on your gun, you can work the whole thing like that and pop it off. It's going to be a bear to get off. That's the way they are. So I used to have my block set up under here. But, you know, when you don't do something, after a while, stuff gets used for other stuff. I could just take and try, just since we are here, but I don't think it's going to do a thing. What do you know? How about that? Now you gotta come with me, because I need to get that, and I don't want this camera to fall. How about that? That could never happen the way I did it the first one. So I'm really fortunate. That's great. So what we're going to wind up doing is threading this for my shroud, or wherever, however it works out. And then now these pieces can come off. Throw them right in the trash. And I got this one, which is the same as this one. Well, this one's actually a little shorter. Look at a different design too. This got Kridgich, this doesn't. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save some of this, and I'll have some aluminum that I'll mill out, or not mill out, but worked into the deal to make it nice and clean transition. I'll make it up somehow so it looks nice. And if it doesn't look nice, because sometimes things don't turn out the way you want them to, then it doesn't work. So I just shroud the whole thing. But anyway, that's that. And since I was here, I buttoned this piston. I see that it's crooked, but that's what happens when you have everything else in your way, and then you decide to do a job with all this crap in your way. You know, the lighting was bad, so I'm not bothered by it. I'd like to have things aesthetically look right. So I'm waiting for those to dry. That just is so awful, but it doesn't matter. It's still there. It's just not aesthetically nice. It will do the job. We're not building watches here. Who said that? Yes, we are. I was just getting a little lazy, but it'll be fine. So when that hardens, it should be hardened in about 5 minutes, but I'm going to leave it to harden overnight, and I'll take this down. I took the seal down a little bit more. It actually fits the receiver quite nice now, so that's good to go. I'll have to clean up all this trigger nonsense, start working these sears, and you don't really need this. The newer ones don't have it, but nah, I'll throw it back. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. And this too, now that it's worthless, it's a good piece of solid metal, steel. I'll make a little something out of that. Just for the heck of it. Cut this out and rethread it to what I want. And that's it. And I still got to make my little D-dent ball. Well, I don't know. I thought somebody might want to see that. And there's the lines from the cutter. The barrels are soft steel, so even a copper tubing cutter can start to cut through those barrels. And as you can see, I did more so here than anywhere else, but that's it. All right, well, thanks for hanging out. If you could get something off of that, that's cool. Take care. Have a great Christmas.